Hi, boys and girls. We're going to talk just a little bit about how to write good paragraphs. Now, we've talked about this before, and you've had a lot of practice with a narrative. But before we start writing our report, our state report, we need to talk about writing a good paragraph. So, as you know, we've talked about this. The first sentence is your topic sentence. That's going to tell what the rest of the paragraph is about. And then every other sentence after that, tell about this topic. So the sentences may give details or examples or reasons about the topic, or they may relate a story about the topic. But that's what you need to do within your paragraph. Um, Another thing that we need to really work on is a paragraph needs to have unity. And unity means that it needs to be all about the same thing. So we're going to read this paragraph below together, and I want you to see if you can figure out what sentence doesn't belong. When sentences relate to the topic, then that means a paragraph has unity. So I will read the paragraph and you see if you can figure out what sentence does not belong. The homes of the early pioneers were built of materials that were available around them. Families living in the eastern forests made their homes from the plentiful supply of logs. Abraham Lincoln was born in a cabin. Let me make this a little smaller. Born in a log cabin. Those living in the open prairies often cut and stacked the pieces of earth to form a snug sod house. The brave settlers who pushed into the desert areas of the Southwest learned from the Indians or Native Americans how to bake adobe bricks, which made homes as nice as any in the East. So, what part are you thinking of that paragraph does not belong? So, it's kind of like one of these things doesn't belong. Which part doesn't really relate to the topic sentence? So when you read the topic sentence, it's the homes of the early pioneers were built of materials that were available around them. So I'm guessing you have a pretty good idea, and I'm going to help you now. Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin. That doesn't have anything to do with your topic sentence. It does talk about log cabins, about houses, and it was probably an early pioneer home, but that has nothing to do with your topic sentence, so you would not have that included. So, what you're going to do right now in the next few minutes that you have left for writing is you're going to write one informational paragraph. You can choose the topic. You need to pick something, though, that you know about. Don't choose something that you need to research, because this is just for practice. You're not going to have time to um, go on to your computer and find facts. Write about something you know about. Be sure you have a topic sentence and make sure your paper has unity. You're going to turn in your paper and then you'll read quietly at your desk. Be sure that you're doing quality work. Remember, writing is an art. That's why it's called language arts. So it takes time. It's not anything that is done quickly. Really think about it. Make sure that you know that your paragraph has a topic sentence and it has 4 supporting sentences that go along with it and that provide unity of your paragraph. So you don't need a closing because you're not closing the paper out. It is just one short paragraph. I'm excited to see what you get.